Right, light jacket or a sweater, if you will, and no need for any kind of chains for your tires for your car.
No,
no
we don't
snow.
need that.
Yeah, no snow. We are looking at some pretty chilly weather. Let's put it that way for this time of year. Anyway, we've gone from summer right into winter. Really, temperatures for lows expected to be into the low to mid 50s, and we will see the possibility of some upper 40s, well inland like Mayaca City. And into Lakewood Ranch, right around 52 degrees, the expected low temperature, and 58 Longboat. A little warmer near the water with a northwest wind there. It'll be into the upper 50s near Anna Maria. Well, clear skies right now, generally comfortable conditions up and down the coast. We had some great photos sent in earlier today. Big waves out there. Some of the surfers you can see right there catching some of those waves. Cindy Desmond getting this near the Venice Jetties and Venice Beach. A little later, a nice sunset tonight with just a few clouds off in the distance in the Gulf. Now, Casey Key webcam, a review of that showing the waves were pretty high. We had rip current advisories throughout the area beaches all day long. Those have since expired. Also, we had small craft advisories. Those two are no longer in effect. So winds and seas are calming down, and the water temperature is also cooling down. Water temperature now back into the 70s we go. What we will see, though, is this area of high pressure settle right over the top of us, and that will move to the southeast. Now, as that moves in our direction, our winds will lessen, but we'll also see, it looks like, less of a chance for any kind of rainfall with that high pressure right over the top of us. Eventually, though, it does get bumped out of here by a cold front approaching late Saturday and into early Sunday, which will generate some showers and storms around. Well, the water vapor imagery showing quite a bit of dry air in place across the Gulf, and all that associated with that front that moved on through just this morning and as well as yesterday. So a double-barreled cold front, really. The second one being the stronger of the two, and that will keep things much cooler tomorrow morning. The dew point is at 51, and that's an important number because that temperature tells us about what our low is going to be like. Now, the winds are lessening too. They're out of the northwest at 7. So we'll get close to the mid-50s near the coast. I mentioned looks like upper 40s well east of I-75. The high today was 10 degrees below the average. Our average high at 83. We got up to 73 degrees. Low this morning was pretty close to average at 63, although it felt cooler because of the drier air and also that northerly wind coming in pretty strong. Lows tonight down into the mid-50s. I mentioned we'll see clear skies and lots of sunshine to greet us tomorrow morning. And then as far as high temperatures go, we will see them warming up into the low 70s, and then once again on Friday, not as cold. We'll see upper 50s to mid 50s around. So another cool morning on Friday, but we'll warm back up into the 80s, it looks like, by Friday afternoon. So we'll be back into the low 80s at least, I think, on Friday afternoon. Winds will stay rather light out of the northeast, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the day on Thursday and Friday. We'll keep an eye on the winds. They may start to pick up a little bit over the weekend as the cold front approaches. So small craft advisories may come back pretty quickly as early as Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening as we watch this tropical moisture come up out of the Western Caribbean. And that tropical moisture could combine with this cold front, and the two shall meet right there in the eastern Gulf of Mexico, which will bring us an enhanced chance for showers and storms. Some of that rain could be heavy at times as well. The tropical disturbance has about a 40% chance developing over the next 2 days, and I should say 3 days, and we have a 40% chance over the next 5 days. Water temperatures remain warm in this particular area too, into the mid to upper 80s still in the Western Caribbean. But in the Gulf, things have cooled now into the low 80s, even some upper 70s. I mentioned off the Venice Pier there, water temperature now into the upper 70s. Well, look at this, cold weather. Talk about cold, 40s already in Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, 44 degrees there, St. Louis, 49, 52 in the nation's capital, still warm in Los Angeles at 80 degrees. Well, here's the boating forecast. Calmer conditions for us tomorrow. See seas right around 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. UV index at 11. The water temperature cooling down now, 78 degrees. Drops from 5 degrees just in the last 24 hours. High tide will be at 3:43 and a low tide at 12:45. Another low tide at 11:36 tomorrow evening. Well, the forecast mostly clear, much cooler. Low temperatures in the mid-50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10. Tomorrow, look for sunny skies. Should be a gorgeous day. 76 for a high, mild and dry. Northeast winds 5 to 10. The extended forecast does call for a chance for showers on Saturday. That'll be mainly in the late afternoon and evening now, it looks like, and also some showers and storms Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Clearing and turning cooler on Monday.